Yeah, you're good.
It's all good. No, it's all good, man.
You kick us off.
Want your voice?
No. Are you good? Well, firstly, Sam, end of an era. How are you feeling?
Yeah, it's a bit of a weird feeling. Yeah, obviously we've known a little bit longer than everyone else, but yeah, it's different being here at Rugby Park for a few years now. Loved all the emotion of it, the highs, the lows, the challenges. Doesn't matter what team we've been a part of here at Rugby Park, it's been awesome. But yeah, at the same time, there's still so much rugby to be played this year, so it's kind of a weird one for me at the moment.
Talk me through your decision and where you're heading.
Yeah, a pretty easy decision. Little brothers in section and post, so it's kind of rugby's going the full circle, going back to what it was when we first grown up as little kids playing at home on the lawn. So an opportunity to catch up with Luke and his lovely wife Claire. So it's going to be a pretty easy transition, having been there. They've been there for a couple of years, so I've got a translator straight away, which is going to be nice.
Crusaders is everything you've ever known, really. I mean, I'm pretty sure you're the only one left that's played at the old stadium.
Yeah, I think a couple of guys might have been ball boys there. Cody Taylor, I think, played under 18s or under 19s there. So it's amazing how quickly things do change. When I first arrived here at Rugby Park in '07, talking to some of the senior guys, they said, look, it's going to go so quick. You'll blink and you'll be halfway through your career. And it's exactly true. So I've been trying to pass on some of those words that were given to me to some of the younger guys and say, look, enjoy the challenges, enjoy the hard times, but also the good times, because it does go very, very quick.
What does this place and being a Crusader mean to you?
It means the world. It's something that I never thought I'd ever achieve. When I was at school, people were starting to talk, you can potentially make a living out of playing rugby. I never thought that was a possibility, so I never thought I'd play one first class game. Never thought I'd play for Canterbury or any of those things, so to actually still be here now after a few years is very, very humbling, because I've been helped by so many different people, different franchises, teams, coaches, etc. So it's actually very, very humbling being in this situation.
And just lastly from me, does it feel like now that you've got this out there this morning, there's a bit of a weight lifted?
Told the team a few weeks ago, so a few people have known for a while, so it's just the next stage of the journey, really. Got to enjoy the whole part of the rugby life cycle as such, so it's just part of it, and it's a new challenge. It's different. Had a few messages from a few of the older guys, saying all those things, but never say never. Someone like a Johnny Alfo, I never thought he'd be back. I've got a few greys, a little bit more here than Johnny, but never say never. Could be back at some stage.
Is that something you and Luke have talked about for a few years, hoping to link up before the end of your career?
Yeah, it's something that I had the privilege of playing for Canterbury, the Crusaders and the All Blacks at different stages with a brother or brothers. It was amazing being here with the Crusaders when all four of us were here. There was always the drive of being better, but then there was that family dynamics chucked in. So if you're getting a bit grumpy with an older brother, there was a family nickname come out, and some of the players were like, what's going on? But the older brother knew what was going on. But it's amazing how throughout my career you get to know all these different people. Yes, they're not my biological brother, but all of a sudden you get to have that connection with some people that come from completely different upbringings and backgrounds to myself.
How much French do you know?
Very little at the moment.
Any words?
Not really. I'm not going to put it on camera anyway.
Damn, I was trying to catch you out. Just on John Arfo, like, how impressive was that to see a guy, arrive here 39 years old and get out and do what he did?
Yeah, he just did what he's done for 400 and whatever games. He just got out there and worried about himself, scrummed really well. Typical Johnny, I remember playing with him in 10 and 11, he had that ability to not take anything too seriously, so I think that's why he's played for so long. But when he got out there and that first whistle went, he was definitely getting stuck into it, and just played really well and showed why someone like Johnny can come back and play at a high level straight away.
Realistically, Sam, how many? I mean, it's still a 2-year deal. How many years do you think you've got left in the tank?
Don't know. I'll tell you when I know. But still enjoying footy. Still feel like I'm playing good rugby. I'm sure you guys will tell me if I'm not. But I've just got to keep fresh, available, fit, and the biggest thing is if you're enjoying it, carry on. If you're not, I think that shows on your performance, not only in the training field but also on the playing field, and it's something that definitely want to make sure I'm still doing now. If I'm playing rugby, I want to be playing good rugby. I don't want to be one of those old grumpy guys hanging on.
Given you didn't get the true Japanese experience due to COVID, was Japan a consideration this time around, or maybe perhaps in the future again?
I think with rugby at the moment you can play in some amazing locations. I think there's new competitions that are starting up and getting some momentum. Obviously the States is one that's, 5 years ago no one was talking about playing in the States. You can play Japan, you can play United Kingdom, France, obviously Aussie, South Africa, New Zealand. So we as rugby players have these amazing opportunities, and some of the younger guys that are 10 years at the start of a 10-year career here at the Crusaders or other New Zealand franchises, their possibility is going to be even greater because the game is just evolving and growing. So a lot of those guys, myself included, you're silly not to look at all these different opportunities no matter where they are.
You're not going to catch Crocker at this stage by looks. So have you thought about, I guess we had a couple of broken hands over the years and the Achilles this year. Have you thought about those injuries and what they've denied?
Yeah, that was on the radar for a while, but this year hasn't played out the way I would have liked. I would have liked to play every game and every minute, but that's not the reality. So that probably put me into a spot to not be able to catch him within one season. But it just shows the amazing achievement Crocky has done getting to that 200. I think it's 203. So I think that record will be around for a very, very long time. Thanks all.
Thanks, Sam.